around Broadway, around Cole, that whole area for a while. They had to shut down 44, and they also had the express lanes closed here on 70 eastbound at Union. 64 westbound, a crash right around 170. Don't forget the Stan Musial Veterans Memorial Bridge. The eastbound lanes are closed. They closed yesterday and remain closed until possibly the 28th. Now, we talked about some of the windy conditions and how blustery it was. Because of that, it has taken some of that snow from the shoulder and taken it back into the lanes. So for that, it's going to get a little slick. This is that South 270 crash again being worked right around Doherty Ferry. 70 North Hanley, that was a troublesome area. And then look at this, much worse than we saw earlier today. 55 at Arsenal. There were some clear patches, but I think with the less volume after the morning commute, we're running into that issue again. Here's 44 at 109. We had a slide off on 109 as well. I mentioned this earlier. Try to stay into the main pavement. Even if your tire hits a little bit of that snowy area, that's where you start to hit the median walls and then go off the roadway, which we've seen and heard here in the last hour. Some of the heavier pockets also coming out of Alton and West Alton, going in towards North County, that Florissant area. 270 west and eastbound right near the inner belt. You can see a little bit also around 70 and 170, and then also trying to get into the city. We've seen some in Bridgeton slow down, spin outs there as well as you get near the 370, 270 corridor and up towards 270 and 70. Now, early this morning, we were showing you that Wentzville camera as the snow was really coming down heavy. That's gotten a little bit better. We're seeing a little heavier traffic westbound now on 70, right near 79. There was an issue right around Bryan Road that just cleared. 64 through the Chesterfield Valley has had some problems around Maryville Center Drive. Here's the view for our drivers going in towards the Page Extension. They had a crash there at 364 in Bennington. I've been noting, though, that 44 and 55, as far as what is showing up on the map and the cameras, has actually been a lot better west and south. That's all going to change as that snow moves in and blankets our area into this afternoon and this evening. And that's what MoDOT and IDOT are most concerned with this afternoon and into this evening, as people might be working from home or maybe they're cutting their days short. We won't see as much volume, but they are going to start to do that work as they get into their next wave as we see more of the shift change. You can see Tesson Ferry 55 here in Arnold is a little heavier as far as volume is concerned, and that Lindbergh Drive. We've had some crashes on that flyover ramp from 55 onto 270, and then in towards downtown 55 is heavy as well. As far as the Illinois side, starting to see some volume again going in towards the downtown bridges, and even a crash for drivers going in towards the Poplar right now and then exiting off. That's the big thing that we are stressing, is to watch as you hit those ramps. Yes, it looks pretty when it's just on the grass and onto the buildings and on your homes. If you can stay home with the kids, it's going to be a good one. Looks like later today and into tomorrow to build those snowman. But if you don't have to go out, again, that's a good thing. MoDOT and IDOT, though, asking you, if you are going out this evening, give them the space that they need to do the work that they do. We don't want to hear about any injuries to you or, of course, to any of the drivers. We'll have much more with Anthony about the snow, and then I will be back for you tomorrow morning, giving you a full rundown of any of the crashes and how to get around them.